Do you like gold? I like gold. But right now, I like silver a lot more. I've been stacking gold and silver since the 1970s, predating the price surge that drove silver to its staggering price. Silver peaked in January 1980 when it was traded at $49.45 per ounce, equivalent to about $160 an ounce in today's dollars. And that gets me to what I wanted to talk about today. Is precious metals investing really a good idea or a terrible mistake? Let's get into it. In researching this article, I found a couple of statements from well-known investors sharing their opinions on buying gold. Mark Cuban says you're dumb. Yes, that's a quote. He said you're dumb for buying gold. This is from a guy who was at the time promoting Dogecoin as though it were actually a thing, other than the joke it was originally intended to be. And then there's Dave Ramsey. If you're not familiar with the name, Dave Ramsey is a self-help celebrity known for his personal finance advice, which focuses on debt reduction and sound financial habits. Commendable principles to live by, but then he says this: metals are for morons. Yeah, at the same time saying your risk of getting your checking account emptied are nearly impossible, close to zero even. Right. I fact-checked that, and last year 600,000 Americans had their bank accounts drained through identity theft. Why? Why would these guys say things which are clearly biased? One could only speculate. But in the world of social media, attention is the new currency. And let's face it, gold is boring. You buy it, stack it, and put it away where it sits for years before you see it again. It's just not sexy like Bitcoin, real estate, or investing in Tesla stock. But that's the whole point. Gold and silver are a hedge against everything. It just sits there for the purpose of preserving your wealth, as a vehicle for saving money that isn't eaten away by inflation. Unexpected life events happen, and my stack provides a sense of security, knowing that I can handle them without going into debt. I sleep very well at night without worry. But sometimes an opportunity presents itself. Since 1980, over 40 years have elapsed, and I have yet to see a more promising scenario for a potential surge in silver prices. The 1970s was a period of high inflation and economic uncertainty, among other things, which led to an increased demand for silver, much like today. But add in bank collapses, dollar hegemony, de-dollarization, central bank digital currencies, central bank gold stacking, as in Russia and China, petrodollar shifts, and the silver deficit. That's a situation where the demand for silver is greater than the supply, which the world has been in for the last 6 years. As for me, I'm increasing my stacking velocity. I think there's still time to accumulate silver before it squeezes. Prices are largely being driven today by the Fed's interest rate policy. And when the speculators sense that quantitative easing is just around the corner, hold on for the ride. You see lots of articles now about silver demand, premiums, shortages, and the crazy environment we're in. But we haven't seen the real crazy yet. No, this is nothing compared to what's coming. I was a stacker before the 1980 surge in gold and silver prices, so I'm not looking back at a blip on a price chart. I was there. I saw what was going on. I felt what people were feeling, and people went absolutely bonkers. it was crazy town. And it all happened very, very fast. That's all for now, and thanks for watching. I hope you found this content helpful, and please subscribe to the channel and come back soon.